Today, I want to share with you what you need to be aware of, 37 different symptoms that you may have liver issues, and what are the foods that you need to have in your diet on a daily, weekly basis to keep your liver healthy. If you say, Annette, I have issues with my hormones, I have issues with my skin, I have issues with my heart, I have issues, fill in the blank. We need to talk about this today, and you're going to love the delicious flavor of what I'm going to share with you that your liver loves to have in the diet. So we have a lot to cover today. Get out your pencil and paper. You're going to need it to write everything down. I'll give you some tips on where to just go find this information. I've already laid it out for you. And I just want to say thank you for letting me share with you God's recipe for excellent health. Now, let's get started. Start with my nutrition manual. In the nutrition manual on page 199, as you can see, I write lots of notes in my book. You're going to find in 198, we're going to talk about signs of a sluggish liver. So realize your liver, it actually stores and transports your glycogen, your blood, your vitamins B12, folate, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K. It actually stores your iron, your zinc, your copper, and your magnesium. All of this is being done in your liver. It actually turns your glucose to fat, but it turns your fat into energy. So we need to recognize what are the symptoms that are causing you to have health challenges. So let's just scroll down the list. We have fibrocystic breast, food allergies, chemical sensitivities, overweight, acne, elevated cholesterol, fatigue, depression, headache, especially tension headaches, dizziness, nausea, bad breath, constipation, bloating. All of these things are issues that we need to look at. Then we have greasy, fatty stools, intolerance of fatty foods. If you eat fatty foods, anything with an oil or a fish, and you're like, I just don't feel good, that is a liver issue. So looking at the color of your stool, dark urine, yellowish skin, if you have a swollen liver. Now, when I say a swollen liver and a tender liver, it's right here underneath your rib cage. And so if you ever have any pressure here, any pain, any tension there, then that's a liver issue and we need to address it. Now, continuing on, what about if you have gallbladder problems or achy joints and muscles, sore feet, slow wound healing? If you have itchy skin, peeling skin, dry skin, burning feet, rashes, psoriasis, a bitter taste in your mouth. Now, this is not a chemo metallic mouth. This is just a bitter taste. Unexplainable worry or nightmares, hypoglycemia, bowel toxicity, which just means you have very toxic bowel, or you aren't able to get your vitamin D level up the way it is. It's staying down in the 20s and it's just not right being able to go up higher. We have a liver issue. And if you are missing your essential fatty acids in your diet, now you may not know that unless you have the dry skin, which is an essential fatty acid deficiency. So these are all meaning you're not metabolizing your essential fats. So if you're eating fish and it's not working, you're taking omegas and it's not working, well, then your liver is having issues. So these are all symptoms that you have liver issues and you need to pay attention. So now let's go in the store and see what we can do to change this. So we're going to look at making a drink with 4 ingredients. And the first one is parsley. So we want to grab just a handful of parsley and take that with us today. The second ingredient is going to be kale. We definitely want to get a bunch of kale and add that to our menu. If you buy a lot of kale like this and you're adding it into your salads, into your smoothies, we also want to make just a green drink with it. If you find it on sale, go ahead and buy it, store it in the freezer, just put it in some paper towels, put it in a bag, put it in the freezer, or you can dehydrate it. Any form is good. Go ahead and grab it when you find it on sale or grow it yourself, and that's how you can store it until you're ready to make your next smoothie.
Struggling with cravings, fatigue, or confusion about your health? You're not alone. But you don't have to stay stuck. Get the free Bible Health ebook and discover 7 powerful steps to real, lasting transformation God's way. Break emotional eating. Learn what truly satisfies. Align your health with God's truth. This is your breakthrough. Get your free Bible Health ebook now on the website, thebiblicalnutritionist.com. It's time to take the first step toward vibrant health, both physically and spiritually.
Now, when you can find beets with the greens attached, that would be ideal because we're going to use the beet greens in our smoothie. So we're going to use the parsley, the kale, and the beet greens, which we don't see greens here in this display, but I was able to get some at another store. Now, to make your drink, go ahead and take a handful of the kale, a handful of the beet greens, and your parsley. Put that in your blender with about 8 ounces, 16 ounces of water, whatever you prefer. Blend that up really well, and then you can enjoy it and just sip on it throughout the day. You could drink half of it now, half of it later in the evening. Either way, your liver is going to enjoy it. Also, adding in an apple will add a little bit sweeter flavor and make it a little bit more palatable. We also have other foods that are extremely healthy for your liver, and that is going to be the cruciferous vegetables. We need to have those in our diet. As I've shared with you before, 1 cup per day is ideal. So you've got the cauliflower, you've got the Brussels sprouts, you've got the broccolis, all the different varieties of broccoli. The kale, which we've already added to the drink, is your cruciferous. And if you look into my books, it'll tell you all of the 12 families of cruciferous and how to get them in your diet. So make sure you have the nutrition manual, which is called the Treasures of Health Nutrition Manual. Make sure you have that book so you can use it as a reference for everything you're trying to do with your health. Cabbages are another cruciferous to put in your diet. So whether you do the red or you do the green, you're going to get different polyphenols in either one, and that's going to be a good choice. Fish is another one. This is where we're going to get our essential fatty acids, and we want to make sure it is wild caught. So look up there on the sign. Definitely they're selling the tuna for as a wild caught, and that would be an excellent choice. This is going to help your liver as well. Now, it may seem strange that you want these fats in your liver, but it's exactly what your liver needs. And the last food I want to point out is eggs. Eggs are excellent food for your liver. The yolk in there is so rich with lecithin and choline, and your body needs that. So your liver loves eggs. So go ahead and enjoy some scrambled eggs or some fried eggs or some hard-boiled eggs on your salad. Enjoy the eggs. Make sure you know the farmer who's growing them. And as you can see, these are certified organic, which means the chickens cannot be fed a GMO grain in their diet. And they says they're organic, but they're also certified organic. Now, if I have the time, and if you have the time, go ahead and investigate the farm to make sure they're doing it exactly right. But otherwise, you're trusting the store that you're buying from, which is why I love to buy from local stores, because they do some of that background work for me, and they are making sure they're choosing from good farmers. Well, thanks for letting me share this with you today. Be sure and check out Biblical Nutrition Academy. We have courses there that I teach you that you can take at your own pace. Once you buy the course, it's yours to go through it several times. You can learn about fasting. You can learn the 40-day transformation. That's the one to get started on. The Daniel Fast course, nutrition assessment course. I have a lot in there that I want to continue teaching you. So please check out biblicalnutritionacademy.com. And today, thank you for letting me share with you about the liver. It is so important for your health. I want you to continue living life, getting healthier every day, enjoying life more every day, and never forget how much God loves you. An amazing love, everlasting love. He loved you the same yesterday, today, and forever, and He's waiting to share that love with you. Thanks for watching.
Struggling with cravings, fatigue, or confusion about your health? You're not alone. But you don't have to stay stuck. Get the free Bible Health ebook and discover 7 powerful steps to real, lasting transformation God's way. Break emotional eating. Learn what truly satisfies. Align your health with God's truth. This is your breakthrough. Get your free Bible Health ebook now on the website, thebiblicalnutritionist.com. It's time to take the first step toward vibrant health, both physically and spiritually.
Are you ready to have more fun in life and not be plagued with sickness and tiredness? At the Reclaim Retreat, we see transformations happen as soon as you arrive at this anointed place, a sacred space where God is at work and you can truly rest in His presence. Join a community of like-minded individuals ready to reclaim their health, their joy, and their God-given purpose. Come be refreshed, be renewed, be transformed. Spots are limited. Save yours today. Register now at biblicalwellnessretreat.com and reclaim what God has already promised you.